Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will continue Phantasy Star 3, Generations of Doom. So let's fire it up. Alrighty, in our previous episode, I'm not sure what we did. Let's get in to see where I am. I think am I in Rysel? I think I'm in Rysel, right? We'll see. We're getting the legendary weapons for Chris's generation. Alright. We are in Rysel. Okay. Rysel, whatever it is. Alright, so now we're gonna go to Iridia, get Mune's Claw, and then... Yeah, I've kind of always wondered about these ruins, right? What was their story? You know, it's the only place in the game that you encounter like ruins like this, right? Was there like a big battle here? You know, what's the deal? What's the deal? Alright, getting a little bit of video lag, I don't know why. That's alright. It's not too choppy. And teleport we go. Alrighty, so let's go around this way. And let's look for that old cyborg who still is searching for Oregio. We should have just ran away from this battle. This is a waste of our time. 10 experience. Floated to meseta. It's really just reflex, more than anything. What is Kara wearing? Is she wearing like a... I don't know, is she wearing like spandex? What's her deal? Like, let's... Can't tell because her hair's covering her torso, but... I don't know, maybe it's like... Is she wearing capris? I'm curious because, you know, the Kara in Aaron and Aiden's generation, you know, she's wearing full dress. She is not dressed for combat, but this Kara, I mean, she looks like she's ready. She's at least wearing pants of some kind. They look like capris. Anyway, and Leia, I don't know, she's wearing some kind of dress. Who knows? Skirt, skirts. Let's talk to Mew or Mune. The Black Sword Oregio, you've returned. I wonder if Chris actually looks like Oregio because he has the most Oregian blood. So glad to meet you again before you what? Oh, it's so sad. So very, very sad. Alright. Put it in the right hand. Okay, now we go back to Aquatica. To go back to Sage Isle. And get our weapons. Well, we have to get the secret word, and then we go back to Skyhaven to get the weapons empowered. Secundus. I think that these are all second generation. Yeah. That's alright. I think Leia's wearing like some kind of capris as well. Oh, not Sue, not these guys. Come on. Why? Okay. Why did they give enemies that have these, you know, longer animations the group spells? Because I mean, that's just trolling, really. Very nice. Makes me wonder if they did that on purpose. I'm just glad that it's rare that we encounter those. It's the floating group of floppy disks. You can encounter them on Terminus. Let's see, is there a boat dock down here? I don't have my maps up, so all I can refer to is the illustrated map. There's an airstrip. Oh, I know what we can do. Yeah, we can go take the airstrip to that tiny isle that's on the south side, and then we'll just take the boat straight up north. Yeah. And then we'll come back here to go to Draconia. Okay, that is what we will do. Alright, let's get on the jet ski. You know, when Ren transforms back into its original form, it makes me wonder, how does he equip his weapon, right? The shot. Is it like built into his arm, kind of like a Mega Man thing? Or, you know, what is it? Because the way that he looks like, it looks like it's, you know, something that would be built into his arm. Like some kind of, I don't know, retractable weapon. I don't know. Yet, you know, in Phantasy Star 4, we know that it's a weapon that Ren holds. Now, of course, they were built differently. This Ren and Mew in the compendium are called robots. They're not called cyborgs. They're not cyborgs. They're not androids. They are robots, which I find interesting. Oh, I did go back and I did do some more reading. Okay, let's talk to these guys first. Who knows if your puny weapons are enough? Well, thanks for the pep talk. This guy's always just so full of cheer and joy. Yeah, who knows if your puny weapons will be enough? Here's a couple of dragons to attack you. Rude. Well, they give good experience. And pretty good meseta. All the legendary weapons have been gathered for the first time in 1,000 years. You are worthy to hear the word. Oh, goodness. I am just beside myself in suspense. Is the word nay? Now, okay, we've already gone over this. Like, why is it this word? Why is it this word? Seriously. You know, and that has just the fact that they chose to use nay as the word of ultimate power, on top of the fact that, you know, you have nay and nay first in Phantasy Star 2. Man, there have been so many debates, questions, theories that have come up because of that. And okay, we'll maybe get into that in Phantasy Star 4. The Esper symbol and the symbol of nay first. We will not touch on that right now. We need to redistribute some technique points. We'll do that in once we're in Mistoke or New Moda, one of those two places. But anyway, I was saying I went back. Oh crap, are we? I lost. Really? So I went back into the compendium because I had forgotten whether or not, I think this is it. Dang it, I forgot. I wasn't paying attention. Nope, this isn't it. I was thinking about Reese, right? And well, I was thinking about Chris, how, you know, he's the most Arakian and he's the strongest of the physically strongest of all the 4 third-generation characters. And it got me thinking about Reese, and I went back to the compendium. I thought, well, it seems like I didn't read everything, and because I was thinking, would it have been more likely for Reese to marry Maya, or for Reese to marry Lena? And I honestly think that he would have been more likely to marry Lena, because one thing that the compendium reveals that you don't know from the game, which I kind of touched on in one of these previous episodes. Well, it was in Reese, right? Reese's generation. So in Reese's generation, when Lena busts you out of the dungeon, she speaks to you as if she's introducing you. She says, "I'm Lena." Now, I don't know if it's different in the Japanese, in the Japanese game, if the text translates differently. But it seems like an introduction, more of a, hey, it's me. Because the compendium reveals that Lena was betrothed to Reese, and then Reese kind of pulled a kind of a jerk move, and decided to choose Maya over Lena, and they had been betrothed for a long time. Now, I'm pretty sure it's betrothed. I'm pretty sure like the marriage was arranged so that they could, unite Lan and Terra. That seems to be implied. However, that's just like, okay, maybe not. Wait, can we take that cavern? I'm just curious. Do we have a gem for that? Nope, we don't. Interesting how you never have a gem for some of these. But I was thinking maybe the Aquatica Draconia would, because it's not a Terminus cave. But we don't. Anyway, so I think that the argument where Niall is the most likely to be quote-unquote canon, and one of his sons more likely to be canon, is because of the fact that Lena was betrothed to Reese, and then, once Reese finds out that Maya is not only Mayan, but she's the princess of Layan, excuse me, but she's the princess of a Layan kingdom, of the kingdom of Sil, and Reese understands that, oh, if I marry Maya, I have to give up my claim to the throne of Landon, and I have to, basically forsake my Arakian heritage, or my Arakian claim to the throne. So, hence it's much more likely that Reese married Lena. Now, who's to say that he did or not? There's no canon in Phantasy Star 3 per se. It's just that in the compendium it tells you about, when it's telling you about the first generation characters, and it only tells you about the first generation characters. I remember these cyborgs from long ago. Hey, I'm glad you did. You must have been a kid when we showed up the first time. Is there anybody on these the second stories? There's never one of the second stories. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Why do I even go up the stairs? Alright, let's buy the royal bandana for Gara. So, let's see. She has a Laconian bandana. Nah. Equip. Man. Alright, let's, I also made the comment that I thought that Kara's techniques are the strongest in the game. I don't think that I was correct on that. The size of her technique square notwithstanding, I don't think that they're necessarily the strongest. Sean's might be the strongest, actually, because I think he has melee techniques, right? Welcome, thank you. What did you say to me again? Oh yeah, a dragon, yeah. we're not gonna go over the Techno with Chris. We'll go over the Techno with. Well, we won't. But we won't need to go over the Techno with Sean. Okay, we're gonna go. I know I'm being cryptic, but well, I don't want to talk about all of that with Sean's generation. But anyway, going back to the compendium and the third generation characters, the way that it describes them, Reese, it describes him as like a person of great justice, I think, a very strong sense of justice, and I really appreciate how it says he's rarely seen without his sword by his side, and I thought that was a nice little touch. Like, okay, you know, it kind of makes sense, right? Why he responded the way he did when Maya was kidnapped. You know, he was indignant. He was, you know, completely, his ire was kindled. You know, and so it totally makes sense why he responded that way, given that the compendium revealed that that's his personality. Of course, you know, we didn't know this until, let's see, this came out in '91 in the US. The compendium, well, the companion, even though it was released in '94, '95, by and large, it was hard to obtain or even get a copy of the text until, you know, the internet was a thing. I think it was in, was it 02 or 03 that I was able to first see the compendium. I think it was 02 that I first laid down my eyes on the compendium. I'm like, what's this? You know, almost let's see, what, 8 years after it had come out. It had come out is when I first found out about it, and I was blown away that such a thing existed. It gave, you know, more insight into these games and to the characters of the games, right? I should throw a heal on Kara. Let's see, technique. No, not on Ren, idiot. That was a D-pad fail. There we go. Man, Leia's techniques are so strong. Alright, we're gonna go to Terminus. I think I might... I think we'll just... What we're gonna do... We're not gonna go to Lachute and do the rounds. We've already done that with 2 characters. But I think I might grind Meseta here, just so I don't have to do it in Skyhaven's dungeon. Maybe. We'll see. Let's walk around a bit. I don't remember how much Meseta these mobs give you. I know they're dangerous. That's kind of the thing, is like, Skyhaven dungeon's safer. That's for sure. Plus our weapons will already be empowered in Skyhaven. 1512 Meseta. Let's see if we can get better. Because how much moolah do we need? We need to be able to buy... We have 80,000 Meseta. We need to be able to buy you a royal robe. That's 47,000. Let's see. You already have the royal protector. You have planar armor. You need the planar claw, which is crap. 33. Let's say 35,000. 35 plus 42 or 47. Excuse me, is 82. Math is hard. Let's see. First moves, royal crown, royal fleur. I think that's it. Just those 2 things, right? Well, we're there. Okay. Well, never mind. We don't need any. Yeah. Well, let's just grind out a couple of battles here, and we'll be fine. We'll be done. Done. Otherwise, we're gonna get ambushed and killed. Maybe not killed, but that's right. These guys have powerful spells. Okay, yeah. Yeah, those goatmen. I mean, the way that they move, it's freaky. It's just so fast. Like I mentioned before, they're the like one of the few mobs that actually looks like they're, you know, threatening because of the way they move at you. It's like, oh crap. Oh, hello. Yeah, they're. I don't like fighting these guys. All right, technique. Oh, let's just use Dimate. Yeah, let's use Dimate. No, not discard. Oh, an idiot. Oh, well, that's one way to use it up. Moron. Yeah, these Banefuls. Okay, I think we're fine. Yeah, we're good. Oh wait, we need enough meseta to buy medicine. Yeah. Ambushed. All right. There we go. Okay, so now that we've caught our breath a little bit here, what else was there in the companion about Phantasy Star 3 that I thought was interesting? What else did it mention? Oh, yeah. It was so the way that the whole, you know, Orakio Leia war started was, so Leia, who had the ability to control, I think it referred to them as monsters. No, we're getting rid of that floating floppy disk right now. Is that so Leia, yeah, Leia, who had the ability to control monsters, she came under the influence of Dark Force, and Dark Force, you know, basically influenced her to start the war, and so she like did, you know, first strike basically, and let's see, let's get rid of the Dimate. There we go. Is there anybody else? No. And that was how the war started. And then Orakio responded by building an army of robots. I think it says robots. I can't remember if it says robots or cyborgs, but I think it says robots. And I don't know if there's... Oh, crap. I knew that thing was going to use Zan. I just knew it. And here I was just saying how I was grateful we didn't have to deal with the floating floppy disks. And then that freaky goat man thing. Oh, Mew is almost dead. Don't die. Ah, of course I had to get her. Man. Alright, well, at least we're close to the airstrip, right? Oh, clutch! Nice job, Leia. That is sweet when that happens. There are a few things more satisfying in Phantasy Star 3 when you're able to revive a team member who goes down with like a Rever distribution of 5 or less. Okay, we've got almost 100,000. We're good. We're done fighting goatmen and floating floppy disks. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we're not going to do the Tour of Lachute. We've already done that in 2 generations. Even though... it's kind of tradition. Oh, this is great. Okay, well, we surprised the monsters, so that's fine. Man, those Imphiles have got pretty decent defense. I seriously want to know, like, what the deal was, what people were thinking when they were, hey, where's the temple? When they were designing these monsters. Like, seriously, was there something going on in, you know, the Phantasy Star offices? Just saying. It's a little weird. Floating floppy disks. I mean, it's like, never mind. It's an acid trip. That's what it is. It's like every encounter's like, is this real or is this an acid trip? This thing is like a floating nebulous of paint colors, you know. It's so weird. Anyway, are we getting attacked by goats? Appears so. So anyway, and then going back to the Orakio Leia War, you know, and then you know the rest is what we know. They realized that they were. Leia realized that she was under the influence of Dark Force. Her and Orakio made peace, and then they went to fight Dark Force together. And you know, Orakio sealed Dark Force on the Eliza 3. That's what you know. What we know from the game and from the historians at New Moda and the clue book, the hint book. So anyway, we'll first go to let's go to Skyhaven first. We'll go to Skyhaven first, then we'll buy our gear, and then we'll save and quit. And then our next episode, we will conclude Chris's generation by going and defeating Rulaker and Dark Force. I remember in each time I played through this game, coming through here to get the weapons empowered, it was a very big sense of, not relief, that's not the right word, but it was like a you know, that feeling that you get when you're maybe on a, I don't know, like a backpacking trip, or maybe even on a really long car ride, or on a really long plane ride. You know, it's that last part of the journey, and you know you're almost there, and it's like, not the sigh of relief of having completed it, but that, yeah, I know that I've come this far, and I know that I'll be able to get the rest of the way. You may indeed be ready for the task ahead. And this isn't even a very long game, you know. Nay is the ultimate word of power. Yep, we know. Thank you. Why, if you knew that, why didn't you tell us before? That's so rude. Use the Nay weapons to destroy Dark Force. Alright, we will. Even though we can't. It doesn't get destroyed. Spoilers. Now, our task is over. Yours truly begins now. Alright, let's equip those weapons. The Nay shot. Oh, furthermore, the reason why I tend to think that that Ren's weapons are, you know, ones that you hold two-handed is because it takes out both the right hand and left hand. It's not something that would fold out of the where is it? Out of one of the arms, unless it's like both of the arms, you know, like double Gatling guns. Probably not, right? Let's see, it did damage 358, defense 350. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Nice. I don't know if Chris is physically the strongest. But Nile is definitely physically stronger than Ain. That much is certain. Anyway. I think those were the only two things that I wanted to touch on regarding the compendium that I went back and read through between episodes, because I got to thinking about some of the things that I'd said, and I thought, well, wait a minute, what, how there's something that I forgot to mention that I wanted to. The way that the war began was one of them, and then of course Lena, and some of the reasons why people may think that Nile is more likely to have been the second generation than Ain. And and I think that I would probably lean more towards that as well. That just seems more logical to me. But hey, since nothing is canon, it doesn't matter. The parallel of Ain and Nile coexisting, that could still be true as well. That could have still happened. So why do I keep trying to fly into the town? Why do I keep doing that? I think I've done that with every generation. Alright, we need to go to... The armor shop is over here. It's never on the left side. Why do I never learn this? Maybe by the time we get to Sean, I'll remember. But the armor shop is usually over here, on the right side of the town. Alright, royal robe for Kara. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell the stuff we don't need. Like the Laconian sword. Let's see, that's stuff we can't sell, even if we wanted to. Oh yeah, we didn't sell the royal emo. We didn't even need to grind anything. Huh. So it's very probable that with Sean's generation, we won't need to grind anything either. Because his generation is even longer. His adventure is even longer. Not a lot, but it's still longer than Chris's. So he'll be in, a similar position as far as acquiring meseta. More meseta before we get to, this part of the game where we have to spend gobs of money on armor and weapons. We almost... we're good. Okay, equip Kara with the royal robe. Okay, let's head over to New Moda and buy a planar claw from you. And then we'll save and call the episode. Still doesn't make sense why Mistoke and New Moda aren't, like, in the towns themselves, aren't covered in snow and ice when, Rizal was in the first generation. Okay, buy 35.8. Okay, yeah. Man, look at that, 64,000 for that planar sword. Alright, planar claw for Mute. We still got 107,000, okay. Yeah, we definitely did not need to grind out meseta at all. in Lachute, so whatever. We did it. But it definitely illustrated how dangerous that place is. You know, you get ambushed by just 2 mobs, maybe 3, and it's, you know, precarious. Alright, let's go to the technique shop, and then the item shop, and then the inn. Yes, technique distribution. Mew. And yep. Ren. I wonder. Since what am I trying to say? Mew has the order technique. Let's go ahead and maximize Fambi. Let's see. Leia. We already did Leia. Oh, but we need to maximize her Fambi, right? So we did heal. We haven't done order. Yeah. Man, look at that size of that square. That's crazy. And yeah, Kara. Why is her square so small? Oh, she only has. Oh, she doesn't. I thought for some reason I was thinking she had melee. Okay, well whatever. Okay. It's yeah. Okay, I forgot which she does. She does have melee. Did it not come up? Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention. Wow. Derp. All right. Where's Zan? Yeah, I don't think. Might experiment with that in our next episode, in our final episode. Okay. All right. Let's stock up on Trimate. Since we certainly have plenty of meseta to do so. Let's get a few antidotes as well, since we don't really have the, let's see. That should be enough, right? I don't remember if there's anything in Lachute Dungeon that can poison us. Nope, not Diamate. This is fantastic. Come on. Nope, not Diamate. Although Diamate probably would do, to be perfectly frank. Nope, not. Because usually at this point in the game, you wouldn't probably want any of your characters to be down more than 60 HP. Let's see, level 13. So let's see, he's 4 levels higher than Aaron. Let's see, and Aiden was 10, so he's not really too much higher than our other two going, going into the very end game, very end episode. So I thought that he'd be 15, maybe 16, but I was wrong. But that's fine. Alrighty, Chris. Alright, so in our next episode, we will head to Terminus and face, once again, for the third time, the ultimate evil and defeat Ruler Cure and Dark Force. So, until then, so long for now.